Hey everybody, it's been a while, but I want to show you this book. First of all, I want you to know that I'm using Jenofeve Designs Wanderlust new template. I love it, and I'm using the large. So that is what I'm using to make this book, is the large one. So I want to show you this cover. Now, if you're following along with Jennifer right now, you're doing this this one right here, and I'm doing it verbatim just like she is. So this is a hardback, and I'm doing a different color as well. I'm doing two right along with her. So I got those going. But also, I wanted to do a soft spine. So this is what I did. It's just so pliable, and I used the whimsical floral paper, and then the shades of color for the to put on the spine. I did this, each book right here is, let me pull it out. I'm just doing two. You can see that I've only done two. And I did the center just like she did in those other books that she's doing right now, because I just loved it. But this paper, oh my gosh, it is amazing. I'll show you what it is. But I haven't done much of anything else yet because I'm not sure what I want to do. But I'm probably going to have pockets here and here. I have these right here ready to go, and I think I'm going to put those right there on the inside and have a pocket this way. So I have those. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about the paper I use, but I only have two of these in this book, and so there's 15 sheets in each one, so that's, 60 pages, and then 60 pages over here. So that's 120 pages, not including the main base, and then the cover of the book, and then in the center you have this. And so I have all of this hanging out because I'm not sure what I want to do yet. That's from the piece that goes around, so I'm going to dress it up somehow. And then this, and then here's the book, and then here's another piece. So I'm going to have pockets and stuff all throughout this thing, a lot going on. But I wanted to show you how I did this fabulous cover. I can't wait to show y'all this. So let's get busy. So what I did is I found some cardstock. You're going to ask what it is. Hold on. It is haberdashery. This is from Walmart. Hobby Lobby. Anyway, that's what that is. And then I have a full sheet of tie back. Full sheet of tie back. And here's the here's what I did. Here's the cover, and I got my template, put it down just like that, and this just like that. Whoops, that goes there in the middle. And then this, I traced it out and I cut it out, and I did the same thing for the piece that's going to go on the inside. This is the outside, this is the inside. I am not, where's my book? I am not going to have this a piece that wraps around like this. If you can tell, this was in between these two cardstocks. This was a section, and then this is a section, and then this I put on, and then but I'm not going to do it that way this time. I'll show you what I mean. That was probably confusing. But anyway, oh, let me tell you about this paper. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And I got it at a little office store here in town. But I'm pretty sure you can get this at Walmart. But it's resume paper. It's 24 pounds, and it's an ivory color. And oh my gosh, it feels, I just love the texture of it. It feels great. And I love the color, so that's what I'm using for the insides of my books. So anyway, I got that part cut out. And then this is the tie back that's going to go in between the two pieces. And if you can tell, it is like 1/8 of an inch smaller all the way around. Just 1/8 of an inch. That way, when I go to do this and that, it's not gonna show or pull away. So that's 1/8 of an inch smaller. So what I'm gonna do is use my, this is like, let's see, how thick is it? Where's my ruler? Ruler. Here it is. It is 3/4 of an inch thick, wide. I got this from MayMayMadeIt.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load this up with tape on the actual tie back itself. I do not have like a full sheet where I could just line it all the, with the full sheet, so I can't do that. But I'm just going to do it this way. And I'm going to basically cover this whole thing. It uses a lot of tape because of that, but it will be secure. I probably could, make the pieces of tape a little wider and put some glue in between, just so that it will stick really well and save on the tape. I could do that, but it's going to get a lot of use, and I don't want it to come apart. This is the one thing that is going in between. So let me get this all taped up, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I've got this fully covered with tape all the way. Just like that. And so now to peel all the tape off. I'll just get my little it's a little Stampin' Up! Pokey tool. I'm just going to do it that way just so I can get it off of there. There we go. When I saw a picture of, I watched the video of Jennifer's upcoming Made It Con, and I'm really excited that everyone that's going is just going to have a ball. I wish I could go. I went to the one in March of this year and had a blast. When y'all meet her, y'all will absolutely adore her. She's just as sweet and funny in person as she is on screen. So you're gonna love it. So anyway, my point is I was watching that, and when I saw the book that she was doing, I saw this like this, and I thought, maybe just 2 signatures and make it bigger. So that's how I got the idea of just doing 2 huge signatures on the inside. So I don't know what she did on the inside. I don't know how she did her cover. I don't know, but I want it to play, and this is what I came up with, and I'm so excited. This is like, I don't know how to describe the feeling of it. It's almost like a leather feel. I guess because the tie back in between the covers. I don't know. Okay, so this is going to be the front. So I'm going to lay this in there, and what y'all don't know is that as I'm doing this, I am saying a big prayer. Lord, please let this go on correctly. So here we go. I'm going to, my hands are shaking. Do a little bit right there. There we go. Good enough. It's a little bit big, you know, space over here, but that's okay. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Nothing but a thing. That's what my son says. It's so funny. So, there we go. Got that. So that's going to be the outside of my cover. Isn't that pretty? I just thought, how appropriate would that be? Isn't that cool? And it already feels really cool. Okay, so here we go again. I'm going to get my tape out again, double-sided tape, and I'm going to go all the way to the edge of my cardstock, and I'm going to cover it all again. This is when it will be perfect if you had the full sheet of that sticky paper. I do not have that. I had some and I used it all, so I'm having to improvise. So anyway, I hope I was in frame on that. Here we go, all the way to the edge, all the way to the edge, down to the edge of that, and then all the way to the edge and tear, just like that. So let me fill this full of tape, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got the tape on. Let me do this number. Burnish it real well. This is just going to be so cool. So let me get all the tape off. I had a bigger space here, so let me get the tape off on the underside. I put in another piece. There we go, just like that. And then this piece will lay right down on top of the other one. Let me get it right here. And we'll pull it up right there. And we got it, just like that. Whoa. And stick that down. And then I can peel it off too. Okay. Maybe I can. And maybe I can't. Okay, so we got it. We getting it. We getting it. I'm just putting this cover here that I'm peeling off on my desk over here, and it's just piled up like crazy. I have a trash can right below me, and I don't know why I am not getting it into the trash. Okay, here we go. There we go. See? It's going in the trash. I can't stand it. Okay, so now is the time that I pray even more, because I'm like, okay, what I should have done is I can cut it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I've decided I'm going to do, because when I made this, I mean, it was pretty scary. I cut the inside sheet to fit perfectly, and I do not know how I got it on straight, but I did pray. I'm not even gonna lie, I prayed. Well, I have a full 12 by 12, and I did cut it to fit perfectly, but I've decided I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to just stick this 12 by 12 down and then trim around the edge of it, because I don't want to take a chance of messing this little sucker up. So I'm going to go as close to the edge as I can so that, let me move that stuff. I'm going to go as close to the edge as I can so that I don't waste a whole lot of paper, but I'm just going to kind of move it down in the center, because this paper is like this, so I don't want to get any air bubbles. So I'm just going to lay it down just like that and just like that, and then I'm going to burnish it in really, really good. Perfect. I was a little on the fearful side. Okay, it's on there. It's not coming off. Let me burnish it around the edges so that it is on. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay. Let me get my paper trimmer. Put it right here, and I can trim around the edges. The tie back, it comes in an envelope form. I ordered it from where Jenofeve has posted it under her link on where to get it, and that's how I got it. And when I cut the envelope, I just cut where I have two the same size, so I have another piece ready for another book if I choose to. So I didn't do this last time, so let me trim this away if I can see. The lighting is, I have to go a little sideways because I can't see it otherwise. If you want to, I tell you what, let me cut this. I'll be right back. Yay, it's done. I have my cover. Isn't that the most coolest thing ever? I am in love with the way it feels. That tie back and the tape in between, I just can't get over it. But this one is not gonna have this extra piece right here on it, so it's just one big cover. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do for my inside. The inside, I'm going to use, let me move some stuff around a little bit so that I can show y'all what I'm going to do. This is the cover pieces and the spine. Let's see, do I have any just cut? This is just for later. I'm not going to use that because it's just regular paper. Let's see, do I have another one? I don't think I do. I don't have, okay, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so we have, this is the, I stuck it good, main base 1 and main base 2 that you put inside your book just like that. I'm going to use this as a sample, but I'm not going to glue, tape it down or anything. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so here we have the cover pieces, and so just as if we had a piece of backer board, or what do you call it, not backer board, cardboard in there for the cover, which I don't have, but I'm going to lay this on there just like this so I know that this is my spine. Okay, so I could mark it, but I'm just going to lay it like this. I am pretending like this is the inside because I don't have it done, but I'm going to put a piece of tape here, and remember how you do it, right in the middle, right there. It's just like stack the pages, and I'm going to center it, and I'm going to glue it down. Yeah, I'm going to tape it down just like that. So I don't have it all printed out yet, but I will, and I'll show y'all when I'm done. Okay, I will do another video on this. Okay, so I'm pretending like this is this, so I know exactly where the center where this belongs. So as you know, you have your wide piece like that, and you're going to glue tape it down. It has about 1/8 of an inch from the top and the bottom, so you're going to tape that down just like that, and then that way when you remove this and you remove this, it's going to be right in the center of your book. So you have your page here and this page. Then you can get this next one, if you hadn't already done it first, and put it down just like that on top of that, right in the center, just like that. You can tell I'm going to be off a little, so just glue it down, tape it down just like that. And so there you go, you have your pieces, and you know that is the center because we have the cover pieces on there, just like that. So that's what I'm going to do. If you want, but this feels absolutely amazing. I'm not kidding. It just feels so cool. So what I'm going to do, before I put the inside in there, I have to print it out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a paper from this paper pack, cut it down to 8.5 by 11, so I can run it through my printer and print out this page right here. Or I may just take this and trace it out and be done with it. I hadn't decided. So anyway, so what I want to do is I'm using the vintage photo, which is my absolute favorite. I would use my bigger one, but it's tore up. I need to replace it. So I'm going to go all the way around all the edges really well, because I want it to be very vintage looking. The inside will be a fun part to do, but I will do this, and if you would like, I can, come back and do another video of me putting the inside together so you can see what it's going to look like. How does that sound? Sound good? Yes, yes it does. So I may do that. I showed y'all, but I may just do the video all together. I will come up with a design for the little bit on the inside, and I will have it pre-cut and everything so that it's not a super long video. But this is going to be my soft cover for my entire book, just like that. Let me get my paper here. I had made a couple of marks. Let me erase those, because I want it to know where my spine was. I don't need to do that now. So I'm going to go over all these little bright edges I don't want. I want it to look really super old. So that's why I'm doing that. Just like that. Then I'm going to come over here and do it the same thing. This is really going to be cool. There we go. Just like that. And voila! We have our cover. We have our cover. And I'm just going to play with it a little bit to get it pliable, and I don't want to put a crease in it or anything because I don't need a crease. So I'm just going to play with it, and you can see where the edges when I do that, just a tiny bit of the edge moves. Let me show you. You see the edge right there? Just a little bit of the edge. Because it kind of wants to pull away just a little bit when I pull it like that, you see? But when I go to do it this way, it'll be just fine. You won't even be able to see it. I'm just trying to manipulate the paper to do what I want it to do. So it's gonna be so cool. So cool. Y'all, this feels amazing. Oops, I gotta do the inside. I just realized that. So let me get all this inked up, and then I will come back with another video. It'll probably be I don't know if they'll be back to back or how I'm going to do this, but let me design the inside. I'm telling you, it's going to be very, very basic, and I will show you basically. When you've watched Jennifer do her pages, these pages, basically it is the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing is what she did. I love the inside of that page. Oh my gosh, that gives you a pocket here and a little pocket here. I love this, so I had to recreate it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet with all of that, but I know lace is going to be involved, and it is so amazing. Let me tell you why. Let me look it up because I want to make sure I get everything correct. But I love the lace on the end of the pages, and Cat, I don't even, I'm sorry, but I'm going to butcher your last name, and I don't want to do that. Cat Prauner. She does tons of books. Well, I don't think she would mind if I showed you this, but look at the edge. I don't know if you can see, but look at the edges of her book in there with the lace. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm getting that idea from her. I tell you what, she is the queen of using Jennifer's, let me see. Let's see. It's so hard to, but that, I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, she is the queen of making Jennifer's books. I'm not even gonna lie. I tell you what, she is amazing on her books. So pretty, so pretty. But when I thought about this book, how I want it to be able to be soft, but I didn't want any, what is that stuff called? Not backer board. That's what you put in a shower or behind brick or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I do know. If somebody said it out loud, I know you're over there telling me what it is. But the cardboard that goes in between that makes the hardback. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. But I didn't want the cardstock together to tear and rip every time the elastic went around it and stuff like that. So that's why I thought, you know what? I'm going to put a whole piece of Tyvek, because Jennifer used the whole piece of Tyvek in this section right here. In this section right here, she used a whole piece of Tyvek, so it's secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Well, I thought, I'm going to use a whole piece of Tyvek in the whole cover, so that when I do whatever I want to do, it will stand the test of time. Whenever you make your holes for your elastic, it's not going to rip, it's not going to go through, it'll be just fine. So I'm excited about this. I am tickled pink. I am just thrilled, thrilled, thrilled. Love it, love it, love it. I do. I can't help myself. Okay, that's that. Isn't that going to be awesome? It's going to be a really pretty book. This will be the front, because I love the postcard on the front like that. And I'm not going to put anything as of yet that I'm aware of. You never know, my mind may change in the middle of it all. But anyway, this is my book cover. Isn't that cool? It's going to be really awesome. So let me get everything lined out that I want to put on the inside. I will get these pieces together. I will go ahead and do it on video for y'all. And then I will show you basically, I don't know why I want to repeat how to make this section here, because it's just like Jennifer. I'm putting it together, sewing it together. It's just like that. So I may do this off camera and just slide it in so you can see the book, and then that way I don't want to repeat something that she does so well. And so that's that. This is the center of my book. I got to come up with something with these. I haven't decided. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with that, but anyway, there we go. Yay! And I think I may use black elastic. I have some black cording, elastic cording to use in here like that. Okay, y'all. That's that. That's my cover. That's how I did it. That's how I did this one. It is so amazing. I love the way it feels. Oh, I love it. Okay, everyone. I will try to get back as soon as I can on the next part. Yay! If you are following